Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss about the various treatments of Vata. In part 1, we learnt about the various issues that will come up in your body due to excess Vata. In the second part, we discussed about various reasons of Vata. And now let's discuss about the treatments of Vata. In a way, treating a Vata issue is a simple way. It's not a difficult to treat a Vata issue. Vata has a speed. So Vata issue comes very fast and goes very fast. Suddenly there will be headache, there may be some stiffness here and there may be some aches and pain, and within a day or two they will vanish. So it has a speed, it will come fast and it will go fast. Yeah, there are certain chronic Vata diseases that Vata was there for a long time and then they have caused some degeneration. So like there is a problem in the joints, problem in the bone, issues in the brain, nervous system. So then for these conditions, a chronic condition, then definitely it will take a time to balance these situations, to cure these situations. Sometimes it may not be possible to cure all the situations. Like there is a lot of degeneration, lot of destruction of your joint, and then there won't be any other treatment except transplantation of your joints, repairing of your joints. So there is a limitations. We can't do magic with it's a science, so it has a limitations. So to an extent, definitely we will help you, we can help you, but not to extreme situations. So please understand this point. So what will be the treatment of Vata? Actually, any treatment will have multiple things to do. It should be a holistic treatments. Holistic treatments mean you are treating a patient from all the aspects, balancing all the aspects. So what are the aspects? We have seen the aspects. One is food, so you have to do something with the food. Then the lifestyle, so his lifestyle, his exercise, his sleep, daily routine, so many things you can do that into that. Then protecting against the environment. So he's sitting in the AC, then you have to think something that how that AC will not affect him. And lastly, the mind. So you have to do something to balance your mind. So all these four aspects. Friends, I understood that if you balance all the aspects, then the medicines, the need of the medicines will be very less. Mostly as seen in a modern medicine, we don't work on these aspects of mind and food and lifestyle in a right way, with a holistic way, and then all the emphasis will be given on the medicines. So you have to take so many and so much of medicines, and maybe that will also cause some side effects. So better to do a holistic treatment, and the need of the medicines will be less and less. So what should be done with the Vata? So first is food. So most important thing you should do is, when you are hungry, you must eat within 10-15 minutes. As the hunger starts, a good real hunger starts, you should eat within 10-15 minutes. Now the question comes is about the hunger. I ask my patients, when you get hungry, and he starts looking here and there. Today we don't eat after getting a hunger, we eat on time, like it's a breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time. We are running so fast with the time, so we don't consider this very important factor of hunger. So what is this hunger? Is whatever you ate, it is now digested, got absorbed in the body, and now there is an emptiness in the stomach, and then you get that feeling of hunger. So it's a lightness, emptiness in the stomach. In the body also you will feel a very light sensation, a light feeling, and you may get a pure burbs, where there is no smell, because there is nothing inside, just air will be there and it's coming out. So if you are feeling these things, you are hungry. Now in today's life, the mind is running so fast. I have seen many patients, they don't even recognize their hunger. The hunger is there, they are busy with the work, and then after an hour and so they will start getting burning in the stomach, acidity and gases, and so much of weakness, and then they will realize that, oh, I am hungry. So you have to understand hunger. Yeah, you may get hungry 2, 3, maximum 4 times in a day. So you just catch those timings and you eat in this 10-15 minutes. As we were discussing about the reasons, we talked a lot about this, that today, like I was discussing about the women, and they are not eating when they are hungry. Like in the morning schedule, they are so busy schedule for them, and they are hungry and not eating. And see, so many issues will happen. The gas will come, it will go everywhere. We have discussed all this in details when we are discussing about the reasons. So one correction, very important correction you should do is, when you are hungry, you are eating your meals. So that is the first treatment of Vata. It is a treatment itself. Second thing you are going to do is you are eating well. See my friend, again it's a big mistake happening with so many of us. There is a very good hunger and so much of fear of eating, so you eat very little amount of food. Definitely in that empty space, the gas is going to enter and you are going to suffer with various Vata issues. Now here you have to learn a lot. You have to, it's an art. You have to learn to satisfy your hunger. So that also we discussed, that when you eat well, there will be a feeling of satisfaction, you will feel nice, and then next 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, there is no thought of having something. You are not thinking about eating, you are so satisfied, you are so full, that next few hours you are just doing your work. Then we talked about in lunch, if you eat well, then there will be some heaviness of 20, 25, 30 minutes, and that's fine. It's absolutely a natural phenomena. And thirdly, like we talk about lunch, you are having a lunch, you will get the next hunger after 6, 7 hours. Then you ate well. Or a breakfast, you are eating something at breakfast, and then the next hunger is coming after 3, 4 hours. Then you ate well. In the night, dinner you are eating, and if you are having appropriate dinner, the next hunger will come at the time of breakfast. I have seen a person who doesn't eat will get hunger very soon, and then the gas will come inside, the acidity will come inside, and you have to suffer. There is no other way out. So you eat well, and you are reducing a big reason of Vata. So please focus on this point, that eating well Today as I am seeing that most of my patients, 75 to 80% of my patients are doing just these 2-3 mistakes: not eating on time, not eating well, and I am just correcting these mistakes and they are getting the results. I am not giving a single medicine to them for Vata, just trying to explain this phenomena to them again and again, and if they do the right corrections, they are getting the results. Such a simple thing, such a simple thing. So eat well. The third thing is what to eat. Again, so many mistakes. We discussed that. It's very obvious thing. If you are eating a very lighter things like vegetables, lot of salad, lot of pulses, sprout, dals, then you are going to develop gases. So if someone is having so much of this food and developing gases, he has to do a corrective action. There are very few cases where there is a real obesity, a kapha person, and there is no trace of vata into him, and he is eating this food, then he may not develop gases. And maybe this will happen for some time. He is eating this food for some time, he will feel better, and maybe a stage comes that he is eating this food and he will start developing the gases. Then again he has to be cautious that, oh, now this food won't be good for me, he have to reduce on this food. So again, please understand, a big reason to develop a gas is eating this type of food, and again he has to suffer. So again correct this. Don't reduce your vegetables, salads and dals and pulses, legumes, and your gases will go down. So these three things, three important corrections: eating well, eating on time when you get a hunger, and reducing the vata producing food. As we discussed, even hot spices or very bitter food or bitter medicines or astringent food. Astringent food means spinach or few pulses are astringent. So again reduce this food. Actually, when you listen to your body is not enjoying this food. If there is a vata, if there is a gases, so naturally body will dislike this food and will tell you that, oh dear, I don't want this type of food. But you have learned from somewhere, some article, some very good lecture, and then you're forcing yourself to have this food. So please do a correction here. Now the question comes is what to have. What to have. So in a way, rather than medicines, in a case of vata, food will be your medicine. And what food will be your medicine is a sweet taste, a sour taste, and a salty taste. These three tastes are medicines for you. So whenever vata goes up in the body, a person will like to have this food. His body will speak with him, oh dear, I want something sweet, I want something sour, I want something salty. Now this may vary from person to person. A person may want to have something sour, other person may want something salty, other person may want something sweet. Or maybe a person will want to have all these three tastes. Again, a same person today is enjoying a sweet thing, maybe after a few days he wants a sour thing. So it will change. But what three tastes you will enjoy is sweet, sour and salty. These three tastes are vata pacifying. They will pacify your Vata and you will start feeling better. So, and in the sweet also, you will prefer a warm sweet. A temperature of that sweet is warm. It may be some milk pudding or it may be some other sweet, and it is warm, then you will be feeling very nice. See, understand, Vata is cold in nature. So for Vata, anything anything warm will be the treatment. So you will prefer a warm sweets. So in that case, jaggery will be preferable. Jaggery is warm in nature. Sugar is cooling in nature and jaggery is warm in nature. So usually in Vata, something made from a jaggery, a sweet made from a jaggery will be a preferable thing. Yeah, in someone may prefer a sugar, but in general jaggery will be preferable. So sweet, sour, so in sour someone may want some pickles or something made from tamarind or tomato, some lemon or some citrus fruits. He will enjoy that. He will enjoy having that sourness. Now what happens is that today we are afraid of eating everything. We are afraid of eating sweet because you will put on or there will be a diabetes. You are afraid of eating sour because of the acidity, burning. You are afraid of eating salt because of hypertension. So there is so much of fear having this type of food. And whenever body is actually asking and you are not giving that type of food, so you are not giving your medicines. So please understand, don't be afraid. You just have this type of food. Yeah, of course, a person who is having a diabetic can't have so much of sweet. But otherwise, you can enjoy the sweet, sour or salty. So how to have it? So when there is a problem and your body asks, oh, I want sweet today. So just indulge into sweet. For a day or two, you just indulge. You are giving a medicine now. Please understand. So you're just eating a lot of sweet, not eating anything else, and within a day or two, your Vata will go out. So there is a headache, there is some pain here and there is a tiredness, and you're eating sweet. Yeah, of course, after your hunger and after body is asking for sweet, and you will feel better. You eat sour, eat lot of sour if body is asking, and you will feel better. So these are three very important medicines for Vata. What else is, Vata is very light in nature. So if you eat something heavy, you will feel better. So there is a Vata and your body may ask for something heavy, something made from a wheat or something heavy rice, something heavy, and you will start feeling better. So second thing you can do in the food is making it little heavier. See, the quality of Vata is lighter. So there is a Vata, and if you are eating a lighter food, you are increasing your Vata. So put something heavy and the Vata will start going out and you will feel better. Third thing is something warm or some drink, maybe some tea. You will a good tea made from a milk or just a warm milk, again a very good medicine for a Vata, and that person wants to have that. He will enjoy having good tea or good warm milk. See what happens when you drink hot milk or hot tea. Because of that warmth, there is an expansion of the body and the gases will start coming out. People think that they drink a milk and they create a gases, they form a gases. It is a misconception. See what happens is, when you drink warm milk or a warm tea, gases which are already there in your stomach, they will start coming out. and as they are start coming out, you will conclude that I had a drink warm milk or a warm tea and the gases are getting formed. They are not getting formed. Please understand, they are coming out. So it's a very good treatment. You had this and they are coming out, they are releasing out. So you are getting rid of Vata issue. So let them come out. Let them come out. Then let's come to the most important medicine of Vata, and that is oil. It's surprising for me as a modern medicine doctor. When I started reading this Ayurveda, one verse came in front of me that says there are thousands of medicines of Vata, but the best medicine of Vata, the best medicine of Vata is oil. It was very difficult for me to digest this concept, to understand this concept that on one side we are blaming this oil, we are just asking people to avoid oily things, and here Ayurveda is talking, yeah, it's the best medicine of Vata. Slowly I started using this oil on my patients and I got miraculous results. Miraculous. And such a simple thing. A patient used to come to me with multiple Vata issues, constipation, gases, bloating, dryness of the skin, blackening of the skin, dandruff, pain in the joints, and so many complaints. And I am just increasing his oil, and within a few days he comes back to me saying, oh sir, I am feeling so nice. Such a simple treatment of Vata. And we are going to other direction of reducing this oil. Fortunately, now so many research has come up emphasizing the importance of the oil. As I told you, in the US now, for the Alzheimer, which is we discussed is a Vata issue, they have started drinking coconut oil and they are getting the results. See, oil is working. Oil is working. Unfortunately, there are so many myths about cholesterol. They are also getting dissolved. Like now they are saying that you don't worry about cholesterol and have as many eggs as you want. So let's see this cholesterol. What is this cholesterol? It's a wax-like substance, and this science has made it like a villain, like a demon. Like we think of cholesterol and we think of demon. Actually, if you read in the books, it's a very good friend of our body. So what it does is around 50% of hormones are made from cholesterol, and especially this male hormones, testosterone, and female hormones like estrogen and progesterone, they are made from cholesterol. Vitamin D is made from cholesterol. If there is a good cholesterol in the skin and you are under the sun, that sun rays will change this cholesterol into vitamin D. But if there is no cholesterol, how you will get a vitamin D? So again, for a vitamin D, cholesterol has a very important role. All the nerves in the body, the electric wires, they have a myelin sheath, the outside sheath made from cholesterol, and all the cells, trillions of cells, their clothes are made by cholesterol. So many things by cholesterol, and we are worried about them. And now I am seeing that patient comes to me who is controlled his oil and all fatty things, and now he has started problems with the hormones, his vitamin D, his degeneration has started because the cells are getting destructed, and then there is a issues of the nervous system, so many things. Do you know, in our brain, brain is like this, it's like a jelly. You know why it's like this? It has a 60% fat, so much of fat into that. And you know the cholesterol value of the brain is 1400 milligram %. In the blood, the cholesterol value is around 200, and the upper limit. Few decades back, the normal was 250. Now it has come down to 200. So again, a very questionable thing, what will be the normal value, but fine. But in the brain it is 1400. Such a huge amount of cholesterol in the brain, and if that goes down, all the efficiency of brain, the working of the brain will go down. So very important for the brain health, cholesterol, and we are afraid of cholesterol. So now we should not be afraid of cholesterol to that extent. Definitely anything too high in the body or too low in the body will affect you. But this unnecessary fear has started another issues, all Vata issues. On one side we are reducing all these oils and lubricants, and on other side the Vata issues are going up. So we have to be very cautious in reducing all these oils and lubricants. So if you go to the market to buy an oil and you are thinking that it should be cholesterol free, and you asked him and he will say, yeah, this is a cholesterol free oil. My dear friends, all oils are cholesterol free, all oils. Please understand, this cholesterol is getting formed in the liver. The factory of cholesterol is liver. So you will get cholesterol only in animal origin products. So it may be a meat or a fish or eggs or products of dairy, milk products. Only there the cholesterol is there. All the vegetable world, there is no liver, and so they won't produce cholesterol. So all these vegetable oils, all this sesame oil, canola oil, safflower oil, corn oil, soybean oil, everyone will be lacking of cholesterol, free of cholesterol. So what happened is, scientists knew that there is no cholesterol into these oils. So there are two types of fat, saturated fat and unsaturated fat in the oils. So when these saturated fats go inside the body, the liver can form cholesterol for them. So what scientists thought is that let's introduce the oils which are lack in saturated fats. So these new oils came: sunflower, safflower, soybean, corn, and so many other new generation oils. But now scientist is finding out these all oils, they have a very high omega-6 content and are producing so many new diseases. So again we have to go back to our old oils, which are sesame oil, mustard oil, groundnut oil, olive oil. These are the traditional oils we were using for thousands of years. They have little saturated fat into them, mostly unsaturated fat is there. but there is a lack of omega-6 into them, less omega-6. So they are the perfect oils. So we should use this type of oils. There is one another type of oil is coconut and palm. And they are very high with saturated fats, around 80-85% of saturated fat. So they may be good for certain areas in the world, especially the seashores where they come. It's a very heaty climate there, and these are the cooling oils, coconut and palm. So they will be good there, but not everywhere. We should not use coconut oil everywhere. So these are the few oils in front of us, which will be the good ones. Now, how you should produce these oils? If you make it with the process of refining, all the goodness of this oil will go away. See, please understand, these oils, they have 4 vitamins into it, fat soluble vitamins. Vitamin A, which you know is good for your eyes. Vitamin E is good, it is a very good antioxidant. Now see what we are talking. These oils, they have a very good antioxidant, vitamin E. And we have learned that oxidation means excess vata, degeneration, wear and tear. And Ayurveda is saying oils are the best medicine. Modern medicine is saying vitamin E is one of the best antioxidants. And see where you get this vitamin E, in the oils itself. So both the sciences are talking the same thing, one from this angle, other from this angle. So this vitamin E is there, abundant in the oils, and you know where it is mostly available is in the sesame oil. The highest vitamin E is in sesame oil, and that is why maybe the qualities are like that Ayurveda is talking that best oil amongst the oils is sesame oil. So vitamin E is there. Then vitamin D is there. See friends, the natural source of vitamin D is oils or oil seeds. You get vitamin D there. And what we did is, for last 30 years, 40 years, we are using the refined oils, and we lost all these vitamins A, D, E, K. So again, a very good source of vitamin D will be oils. And K. What is that? K is a vitamin important for the heart. If there is any wound in the heart vessels, the vitamin K is helpful for healing those wounds. So again, oils are rich in these vitamins if they are not refined. So one is they are filtered, like you take it from a machine, iron machine, some steaming has been given to take out little more oil. So the temperature goes to 100 degrees and some vitamins they lost. So filtered oils, but better than refined oils. Second is cold pressed oils. See the word cold pressed. When you press the oil, when you are taking out the oil, you are not giving a steam. The temperature is not going to 100 degrees Celsius. It is going to 60, 70, 50 degrees Celsius, and the vitamins are quite intact. So the cold pressed oils is the best choice for oils. The oldest technology of taking the oils is from wooden machines. A wooden machine, a very slowly moving machine, and then you will get the best qualities oil, better than the cold pressed oils. So whatever choice, it may be filter, it may be cold pressed, or it may be wooden churner oil. Wooden churner oil, cold pressed oil will be little expensive than the filter oils. The production is little less. The wooden churner oil will be the most expensive. It's your choice to use either filter, cold pressed, or wooden churner oils. Now, which oil you should use? It depends on where you stay. So, you are in a coastal area, you use a coconut oil maybe, or a groundnut oil in other parts of the country. So, you are in a northern belt where there is a cold region, then again mustard oil will be a better oil. I think this rapeseed oil or canola goes to the close to the mustard oil, little warm. So in the European countries, in the northern part of USA or Europe, this warm oils, sesame oil, mustard, canola will be the better choices. In little middle part of the countries where there is no too much of the cold, groundnut oil will be a very good choice. So you have to choose your oil according to where you stay. Or in the Mediterranean region where the olive oil comes, it is very good for them. So don't go for some other oils. Go for oils which come in your area very naturally. That's very compatible for your climate. Now let's see how much oil or how we can increase this oil in our food. So one is, while cooking you are using a little more oil in vegetables, or you may have some pickles with oils, or you may have some fried rice, or maybe fried things like some fried items. Like in India we make this fried items with pulses. So many any fried things, maybe fried potatoes, anything where you can add oils. Or you can just take a oil like that. You made some vegetables, some salad, and you are adding oil on top of that. So you can also add oil in this way. So maybe directly putting more oil while cooking, or you can take a raw oil on the top of what you are eating, or you can just drink oil as it is. Some little warm water, just 1/4 of glass, and just putting 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of oil and drinking empty stomach. So that will also help you to increase oil in your body. So what will happen? You are increasing oil, and the rule is wherever oil goes, any sticky thing goes, gas cannot stay there. So you will start getting a lot of burps, you are start releasing a lot of gases. And as the gases, wind is going out, all your issues of wind will start subsiding. You will be surprised with such a simple thing, you are getting rid of so many of your Vata issues. So you are going to decide which way you are increasing your oil, but if there is a Vata issue, you have to increase the oil. Then again you have to decide the quantity of oil. There is no certain answer that how much oil you should increase. It's an experimentation. So whatever oil you are having, you increase little, maybe 3-4 teaspoons. See what is happening in your body. You may get some results, but you say you are not satisfied with those results. Increase still more, 6, 7, 8 teaspoons in a day, and see what happens. So you will see, I'm releasing my gases, my skin is getting better, my stomach which has come up like a bloating, it is going inside, there is less aches and pains in the body, less headaches and so many other vata issues. Then you are on a right path. It may also happen that we are not so perfect. So it may happen that on a some day you are taking too much of oil. So then what happens is the next day your stool will be sticky. See, so much of oil, so much of stickiness, then it will not get absorbed in the body as there is no need, and it will come down in your stools and your stools will be sticky. So your stools are getting stuck to the pot and you have to put more water on them. Then your conclusion will be, oh, I had little more of oil or more of lubrication, so reduce that, so it's a lifetime game. You are increasing oil, if you feel you are reducing it. Another is very sensitive body. So you are having little more of oil for a few days, maybe 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 days, and maybe on 11th day your wise body is saying to you that, oh, today I don't want oil. You are just putting some oil and body will say, oh, I am not enjoying this oil today. So don't have it. Listening to the body. Very clever body. When there is a need of oil, your body will crave for all this fried stuff and fried rice and some wheat made with a lot of oil. So all the oil or good oily vegetable, your body will crave for that. So again, listening to the body. If your body is asking, you are giving the oil. If your body is not asking, you are not giving the oil. Again, it will vary from season to season. It's a winter, very dry climate, your need of oil will go up. It's a rainy season, when there is a lot of humidity, your need will go down. Where you stay, if you are going in the northern part of the country where there is a dryness, the need will go up. If you go to the seashores where there is a lot of humidity, your need will go down. So you have to decide the quantity of oil. On a day you are just sitting idle at home, maybe there is no much need of oil. Another day you are doing a lot of exercise, exertion, and your need will go up. A person who is doing a regular exercise, he is a sports person, a lot of activity, so his need will be more. See, a car who is the running of the car is 20 kilometers every day, and other car the running is 100 kilometers. So what will happen is the need of petrol will be different and the need of oil also will be different. So for a 20 kilometer car, you need a less amount of oil, and for a 100 kilometer running, you need a more amount of oil. So a person who is doing a regular exercise, a lot of walking and cycling and etc., or a sports person, then he is consuming his oil. So his need for oil will be more. Otherwise, what will happen is he will start developing a stiffness in his muscle. The muscles which are elastic and elastic due to oil lubrication, now they will start getting hard, stiff, and whenever he is bending something, he is bending his knees, bending his back, moving his shoulders, there may be pull in the muscles, and then he will develop a pain there and a lot of issues will happen. So for a sports person, the requirement of oil will be very high. I remember a student used to come to me, he used to play a lot, and before starting the game, he used to visit my clinic. He will get a good oil massage done, and his flexibility will be high, and he is doing a good performance in his game. Another domain is the young ones, the children. See, understand, they are growing. So, for a growth, they will need bricks and stones and cement. So, they will need a good food, solid food, and oil or butter or any lubricating thing. So, they are growing, they will need to more extent, and that is why all of them, they love all this fried stuff, what we call junk food. So fried stuff and a lot of butter and a lot of cheese, they love that. And you also see them that they are very active, they are moving from, they are just walking from here and there, and they won't walk just like that. They will jump here, they will jump there, they will run. So more energy, they will need more energy. So their demand of oil and lubricating things, butter, is still more high, and we have to provide them. So what we are doing wrong is we are eating all these salads, very light stuff, or a lot of vegetables and fruits from where we are not getting anything, and we are forcing the same things on kids. How they will get a nutrition, how they will get a lubrication. Usually in the young age, your skin should be very soft, very chubby, very soft, very smooth. And I have seen many of these kids in this small age, their skin is dried out, dryness of the skin. So their Vata has started increasing in such a small age. What will happen if they become a teenager, or they in their 20s, 25, already some big Vata issue will catch them. So their skin should be soft, and how it will become soft? It will become by taking oil and lubricants, and we are not allowing them. So what is happening is we are not allowing them at home, so they will go outside and will have this oily stuff like a mad, and then that oily stuff may not be a good healthy food. So better you give them all this stuff in their day-to-day food or homemade food. Another thing I have seen in these kids is they are dry, so much of dryness is there. They play something and drink lots of water, liters of water. And when they drink so much of water, their hunger has gone. And as their hunger has gone, they will not eat properly, and then there are so many nutritional deficiencies. Another thing happens is when they drink so much of liquid, it will turn into mucus. What in Ayurveda we say excess kapha, mucus, and they will suffer with these mucus issues. And the treatment which will be given is again antibiotics. So many antibiotics will go in their body, or some anti-allergic medicines. So when such kids comes to me, and when I check them, there is a dryness in the body, a lot of thirst, they are drinking so much of water. Then I ask their parents to increase their oil, butter, etc., etc. As the oil, butter goes up, their thirst will go down. It is like that, like it's a surface, and I have to put some moisturizing like water on the surface to keep it moist, and some wind will come, sun will come, and the water will go away. So I have to apply water again. Instead, if I apply some oil or butter or ghee, that is a clarified butter on the top, it will stay for longer. In the same way, when we increase this butter, this ghee, this oil in their body, their thirst will go down and then they don't need so much of water, so the hunger will come back, they will eat well and their health will be well. The skin will become nice and the mucus issues will also go down. Yeah, there are some kids, they are overweight, like kapha, they are going towards kapha, not vata. Their skin is very oily, they are very fat. In that case, we don't need much of oil and ghee, rather the treatment will be totally different. But the kids with vata symptoms, dry skin, also I have seen in the kids, they will also have a bloated stomach, a big stomach, and there is no fat, it's a gas. Also they will give us symptoms of hardness in the stools. So yeah, for them oil and ghee and butter will be a very good balancing food. Another thing happens in old age. As we discussed, old age itself is a vata age. The vata is going up into them, all the dryness is increasing into them, and then if we avoid oils and butters for them, it will be a difficulty for them. And many a times they love to have all these oily things, fried things, butter and etc. So let them have. They are, just understand that they are treating their vata. By having all this stuff, they are treating their vata issues. They are treating their gases, constipation, pains and aches, dryness in the joints and etc. Dryness in the brain, Alzheimer. So they are treating. So let them have. But very important to decide the quantity. So we have to make everyone wise to decide the quantity, how much. So the criteria is same. One is the stickiness in the stools, other is what your body is saying. If your body is rejecting, don't have. So understood? So much of importance of this oil and butter. There is some small difference in the oil, butter and this clarified ghee. Clarified ghee is Indian product, where in India they make this clarified ghee from butter, boiling the butter. So again it's 100% fat, lot of saturated fats there. Again in the butter, lot of saturated fats. So they are different from the oils. So they are thick, they are with saturated fats. So too much of butter and oil will put on weight. So in Ayurveda they say, if already there is a lot of weight, obesity, and you want to give some lubrication, so better options will be oil, where the saturated fats is less, they are like thin, not solidified. So for them, don't give this butter and ghee. If person is thin, there is no obesity, then you have a choice. You can give oil or you can also give this butter and ghee. I read one book and there they say in US, few decades ago, 80% of their food was cooked in butter. So much of saturated fat, and that time they have shown one graph, the incidence of cancer was very less. They are cooking food in butter. See, as you go up north, your hunger will be very strong. Like in India, as you go towards Delhi, the upper part of India, northern part of the India, there is a tradition of cooking most of the things in ghee, clarified butter. So there it is perfect. If you go to the northern part of the country where the hunger is not so strong, then oil will be a better choice. In the same way, I think it was the history in the US that they were cooking in butter and incidence of cancer was very less. Now 80% of food in US they are cooking in sunflower oil, which is a very high omega-6 oil and which may lead to higher incidence of many diseases as well as cancer. So you have to take a decision whether you want to use butter or clarified butter or oil. So see, we are discussing about the most important medicine of oil, and see, I have seen what miracles oils are doing. What miracles! I have prescribed this oil or this clarified butter, ghee to someone, and see what changes will happen. He will come to me saying that, sir, my dandruff has gone down, the dry skin of the head has gone down, my hairs are not falling now, my eyes are not dry now, the problem of dust allergy or a smoke allergy has reduced, the problem of sinus, one type of sinus when there is a choking, dryness in the sinus has reduced, my ears are better now, there is no dry wax, there is no itching, my capacity of hearing is little better, my skin is better now. Now I don't have to apply so many things from outside. Yeah, see, the shortcut is that you put something, some oil or ghee, clarified butter inside, and it has come up. It has come up to the skin. So your skin is glowing, skin is very good, the tanning has gone away, then your lips are not dry, your teeth are becoming better and better, better and better. Your throat is not getting dry, your thirst has gone. You are not getting the thirst again and again as you are giving oils and some lubricants. There is no dry cough. See, so many changes will happen just by increasing your oil and ghee. So as you are increasing it from inside, also you can apply it from outside. So apply some oil to the hairs. So apply some oil or some cream, natural cream to the skin. Put some oil in the nose like a coconut oil or a clarified or a sesame oil or a clarified butter in the nose. Put some oil in the ears. If there is no discharge in the ears, there is no fungal infection in the ears, you can put some oil in the ears. Again, a sesame oil will be a very good oil to put in the ears. So you are again applying some oil to the teeth. You must have heard this oil pulling. Same thing, you are giving oil to the mouth and to the teeth. The oil is getting sucked and getting many Vata issues. It's a remedy for many Vata issues. But see, again the shortcut. You are doing this oil pulling so much of time. Instead, put some oil, ghee inside, butter inside, it will reach everywhere. The shortcut is giving it through the mills. So you can apply some oil, massage your teeth and your gums with the oil. Again, your gums and teeth will be very good. The sensitivity of teeth will go down. The brittleness of the teeth will go down. The caries teeth may start getting healed. So many benefits. I remember a case where that lady was suffering with a dry cough for almost 6 years. And she did everything under the world and taking so many of medicines. And she called me, we just discussed it on phone that lot of dry cough. She is just coughing, talking a little and she will start coughing. So lot of cough, dry cough, nothing is coming out. So I understood it, and there are so many other issues of Vata, blackening of the skin and dryness of the skin and bloating and so many other things, joint issues. So I advised her oil, and within a week she felt better. See the miracle. Within a week she felt better. 6 years of dry cough, and within a 7 days she almost 70-80% of reduction in the cough. When you are taking this oil as a medicine with any of the Vata issue, initially you have to indulge into it. You have to take too much of oil. So maybe initial few days it may be 7-8 spoons, 10 spoons, 15 spoons of oil in a day. So much of oil. And then once the oil will reach everywhere, your symptoms are less, then you can reduce the oil. Then it's a game. But initial few days you don't worry about taking the oil. Just increase to that extent. And within a few days you can reduce your quantity. So this amount is very important. If you just begin very modestly with just 1-2 spoons of more oil, then you may not get results. You have to take in big amounts initially. Yeah, if you're taking it and your body is rejecting it, your body is saying, oh, it's too much of oil, I don't want that much of oil, so reduce that. Otherwise, have a very good quantities of oil. So throat, so dryness in the throat or a dry cough. Then the breathlessness. As you start taking oil and the gases will start releasing, your stomach will be soft. See, we have seen that test. If there is a bloating, hardness of stomach, means a lot of gas. Now you can easily press your stomach inside, and as the pressure has gone down, your breathlessness will be reduced. Now you can walk, you can run, and there is no breathlessness. Then the reflux, the food which is coming up, now it will not come because there is a softness in the stomach. What else will happen is that now as the gas has gone out of your stomach, your hunger will be better, and you can eat a good amount of portion at a time. As there is a space, there is no gas, you will eat well, and then this issue of getting hunger again and again will be resolved. A person eats little and he feels full because there is a lot of gas inside. Now as you are eating well at a time, you are just can manage your routine just by 2 or 3 meals in a day. So that issue will also resolve. Now you are eating well, there is oil, your constipation will go away. As lot of the stools are getting formed, there will be pressure, and stools are not hard. So again the issue of constipation will go away. You are eating well, there is a lot of energy, you are not tired. So issue of weakness and tiredness will go away. See, such a just one treatment and you are getting so much of result. It's a wonder, it's a miracle, and patient comes to me that, oh my God, so many things has changed just by this one change. Headache will go away as now the wind is not going there. The dizziness will go away. You are not getting a dizzy feeling. Then the pains and aches in the body will go away. The Vata from this place will go away. The Vata from everywhere which are stuck there will come here, and your pains will go away, your aches will go away, your stiffness in the body will go away. So many things. The oil will reach the joints, and your joints will start getting better and better. The noise in the joints, the cracking noise in the joints will go down. The degeneration, the wear and tear of the joints and the bones and the brain will be reduced. So you're preventing so many things. Please understand, just by doing these things, you are preventing your wear and tear, degeneration, aging. So your skin will be better, the wrinkling will go away. So all the signs of degeneration will be stopped or will be slowed down. There will be some betterment in your spine. Your muscle stiffness will be go away. You will be more elastic. The nails will be better. The brittleness of the nails will go away. You won't get a cramps now. If your hand is shaking, if there is a beginning of Parkinson's, then that process will slow down. If there is a good oiling, the chances of getting stroke will be reduced. You will get rid of hypertension also, or your blood pressure will go down. You just Google the research hypertension and sesame oil by Dr. Shankaran. What he did is he gave 40 ml of sesame oil to his patients for 45 days, hypertensive patients, and he came out with the result that everyone's blood pressure 15 to 20 has come down by 15 to 20. So what happened? It's very easy for us to understand. Their Vata came down because of too much of oil. The arteries started becoming elastic and the pressure came down. So again, a very good remedy for hypertension. So the arteries will become softer. Then so many health benefits with the oils. So if you are understanding, you can understand almost more than 50% of health issues you are just getting rid by increasing these lubricants, oils and butters. And another good thing for a Vata issue is oil massage. So you can do oil massage like maybe in very warm season, like cold oil like coconut, and little cold season you can go for a sesame oil. So massaging your body and you are applying, and oil is going in, you apply more. As the skin is drinking the oil, you apply more. Once it stops drinking, you stop it. So the whole body massage you should do on an empty stomach. So you should not do it immediately after having meal. So empty stomach massage, and once you finish the massage, you can take a bath. Actually there is no much need to wait, because once when you are applying, it is going in. So there is no much need to wait. If you want to wait, you can wait. If you just want to do a local massage, like there is a joint pain, sound in the knees, cracking sound in the knees, pain in the shoulder, some muscle stiffness, pain in the wrist, and etc. So you are just applying oil to there. That you can do anytime. Just a local massage, you do it anytime, comfortable time to you. So again, keep on applying the oil. If you make the oil little warm, the penetration will be better. So make it little warm and apply wherever there is a pain or a cracking sounds, and then you will get a relief. Keep on doing it that. So please understand, wherever the sound starts coming in the joints, this is not happening in a day or two. It's a long term Vata issue. Every day your Vata is going up for years, and now this situation has come. So then you have to apply the oil for few months, then you will get rid of this situation. So keep on doing that. You missed one day, doesn't matter, you apply next day, but keep on doing that and you will get a success. I remember few old patients, they have these issues in their knees, and doctor has asked them for a transplant of the knees, and then I just discussed with them, and I just advised them, let's see what happens, apply oil every day, let's see what happens for a few months, and let's see. And to my surprise and for their surprise, the problem went away. And they went to a surgeon again, a doctor again, and he said, oh, there is no need of operation now. So in some cases this will also happen. I can't say in every case. If there is a lot of degeneration, you have to go for operation. But in some cases, at least, when there is a beginning, you can avoid the operation just by oiling the your knees or the joints. Another thing you can do is taking a steam. So there is a small machine, from steam vapor comes, and you massage it and you take a steam. See the speciality of steam. One is that it's very subtle, so it goes inside your body and then it will work over there. Another thing is there is a weightness in the steam. So when this Vata issues, there is a dryness is there. So instead of dry heat, if you give this weight heat, again it will help you to reduce the pain. So there is some stiffness, there is some pain. You initially apply some oil and give some steam for 5-10 minutes and you will get a very good results. Sometimes there are steam chambers. So there is a lot of aches and pains in the body. You do a total massage and you sit in the steam chamber where your head is outside the chamber. You should not heat the head. It's a computer. It should be kept cool. So you take steam to the body and you will feel very nice. So these two treatments are very good treatments for Vata issues. Massage and steaming. There is some pain here in the sinus. You massage with the oil and take some steam. You will again feel better. Another important treatment of Vata is oil enemas. Ayurveda says if there is a Vata issue and you are taking oil enemas, you are completing half of your treatment. So important, so important. Please understand this treatment. It's a purification treatment of Vata, Panchakarma treatment for Vata. So Vata gets created in a large intestine, the last portion of the intestine. And to reach there, the shortcut is enema. So from below, from the anal region, you push oil inside in the large intestine and the lot of gases starts coming out and you will get a softness here and all the problems will get reduced. So try this oil enemas. You have to learn it with some guidance. Most of the time I treat my patients how to take these oil enemas and they do it on their own. So few oil enemas, then sometimes to balance this oil enemas we can give a decoction enema. So there is a lot of oil inside, maybe stickiness has developed inside, then you give a decoction enema to balance that stickiness, then again give oil enemas. So remember, this oil enemas is the treatment for Vata issues. What else you can do is rest, a very good long rest. When you rest, you sleep a lot, the dryness will go down, the kapha will increase in your body and you will feel very fresh, very nice. So feeling fresh means you have reduced your Vata. So again, very important treatment is a long sleep. And if you are not completing your sleep every day, you have to see how you can adjust your schedule and you can take a long sleep. you can also experience that when you take a good sleep in the morning, you start releasing the gases. So there is a balance, and now the gases are coming out. A very good phenomena. You are doing all these things, taking oils, taking this food like sweet, sour, salty, heavy food, oily food, and your gases are coming out. So it's a very good landmark, it's a very good observation that your gases are coming out and you are relieved of excess vata. Or sometimes you may get burp, but better is to the gases should come from below. Sometimes it's a bloated stomach, a lot of pressure on the chest, and you're burping, and there may be cough, and you're drinking some oil, some water and some oil into that, or maybe butter into that. You drink that and the gases will come out very easily and you will get a relief immediately. There is a pain, there is a pressure, there is a bloating, and you are doing this thing and you are getting relieved very fast, very immediately. Or at that time you can have a good amount of jaggery also. So you have a lot of jaggery or maybe any sweet and you are burping very easily and you are getting rid of this fullness of stomach. So you are resting well. Very important part of the treatment of vata. Then about exercise. If you are doing too much of exercise than your capacity, you are increasing your vata. So the test I have told you, like after the exercise there is a bloating, your stomach is getting hard, you did more than your exercise. So again control your exercise. You just reduce the exercise, you are just feeling fresh, you are not feeling exhausted, you are balancing your vata. So please remember this. Maybe some small kids, they don't understand, so they play a lot and in the evening they will have a pain in their legs. So somehow you have to manage that they should not play too much. So exercise, you are controlling. Some days are there like you don't want to exercise, there is lot of tiredness, don't go for exercise, take a good rest. When there is a menstrual period, there are the menses, the bleeding in the women, and they are tired. So that's a day for resting. Don't overexert, don't do too much of work, don't do too much of exercise, or better take more rest, eat vata pacifying food, and you will be better. You will be better soon. You will be fresh soon. Even I have seen that this premenstrual pain, a lot of pain before the menses or a lot of symptoms before the menses, and if you are doing this vata pacifying treatment, you will get rid of this. Even the hormonal imbalance, see from where the hormones are coming, from cholesterol. So you are having all these lubricating things, you will get a hormonal imbalance and a lot of issues with menses and ovaries and etc. You will get a better result with this vata pacifying treatment. What else you can do to reduce the vata is your mind. Very important. If the mind is getting very anxious with small things, you have to learn meditation. Very important thing. Rather, I feel that all this part is on one side about food and lifestyle and etc. and meditation on one side. Very important. I have seen if the mind is not at peace, actually you can't follow the Ayurveda. You are not aware of what is happening inside, you are not mindful. So you may eat less, you may eat more, you may not eat when there is a hunger, you may not eat a right food, you may not take a good rest. So everything will go haywire. So if your mind is stable, if your mind is at peace, then you can follow all these things very easily. So mind is very important. So for a mind, I feel that you should learn some meditation. I do a Vipassana meditation taught by Goenka ji. So it is helping me. It is helping me to calm down, to keep my mind balanced. So you can, I can advise you to go for a Vipassana, or maybe you can go for any other meditation if you like so. But Vipassana has a very good benefits, and the initial part of Vipassana is a Anapana meditation where you are just observing your breath. That you can start at your home. So you can go to website of Vipassana, or you can go to my website, and there you will get this Anapana meditation, and you can start at home. It's a very simple meditation, and you will start feeling that, oh, now my mind is at peace, and I can follow all this advice of Ayurveda, and now my mind is not getting disturbed so easily. So meditation again will be a very good treatment, a very good thing to pacify your mind and to come out of your Vata issues. Yeah, as your Vata goes down, you will also get a good sound sleep. So again, for those who has a disturbed sleep, on one side they have to do this Vata pacifying treatments, and on other side they have to learn meditation, so they will get a good sleep. Now there are few issues we have to check. Is there is one situation when your Vata is also more and your Pitta is also more. The heat has also increased, there is a warmth in the body, and also gases are also increased. So in that case, instead of oils, the butter or a clarifier butter will be your good medicine. This butter and clarified butter, they are cooling in nature, or in that case maybe coconut oil. So it is also cooling in nature. So you are using these things, you are also reducing your heat, Pitta, and you are also reducing your Vata. And again, sweet things. Sweet things will reduce both the issues, Pitta issues and Vata issues. Only what sweet you have to understand. If there is little more Pitta than Vata, you will prefer cooling sweets. If there is more Vata than Pitta, you will prefer a little warm sweets. So you decide. So in this situation, instead of oils, you can go for this way of butter, clarified butter, coconut oil. One more situation comes which is little difficult to understand, is there is a bloating. The gases has accumulated in your stomach, but all other signs are of Kapha, not Vata. So you are not getting too much of hunger, there is no dryness, there is no thirst, rather the stools are sticky. Your body is not asking for oily food and sweet food, rather body is asking for a dry type of food or a little spicy food. So here what happens, there is an accumulation of Kapha, lot of stickiness in the stools, and that stickiness inside the intestine won't allow the gases to come out. So gases is not the basic issue here. Whatever little gases are getting formed during digestion, they are getting stuck in your abdomen. Then they will come up and will cause issues. So here stickiness is the problem. So you have to treat the Kapha here, not Vata. And when we discussed about Kapha, you will understand the treatment of Kapha. So don't go for Vata treatment here when these signs are there. Your diagnosis is that your Kapha is increased. Here if you understand there is a bloating and then I have to go for a Vata, then you will eat oily things, sweet things, and maybe you are increasing your Kapha. So please understand this difference between a Kapha and then Vata is accumulating, and just Vata is accumulating. If you are doing a lot of journey due to your work, traveling again and again, then again once you come back, you do a immediate massage, oil application and a warm water bath, and immediately you will feel, oh, I am feeling so refreshed. As we discussed, journey will increase your Vata, your wind, and you will be tired, and so many Vata issues may develop in your body. So come back, do a good massage, and also have some good Vata pacifying food, and you will stop your tiredness. You will come out of your tiredness. A person is sitting in very cold atmosphere, cold weather, and not comfortable, should definitely wear a warm clothes. He should wear some jacket, some gloves, something warm, keeping him warm. As he will be warm, keeping him warm, he will start releasing the gases which has formed inside, and he will be better. And if in a warm such a cold situation, his body will prefer to drink something warm. So maybe he is drinking some water, he should drink it little warm. So again that warmth will help him to come out of this issue. A situation where a person is kapha constitution, if you see his skin, it is very soft and very glowing and very sticky. There are no much signs of Vata in his body, but he is getting a bloating. Then in that case, when we interview him, we can see that he is not eating well. He is eating little small portions or not eating on getting hunger. So here there is no much need of increasing oil or lubricants, butter, etc., etc. As there is a good lubrication in the body, only mistake he is doing is not eating when he is hungry, or only mistake he is doing is not eating well. So just correct these two mistakes and his bloating will go away and some small Vata issues will go away. One question comes is what fried stuff you should have. So there may be one fried category will be fried and very heavy. So it may be meat or it may be something made from a wheat, very heavy fried stuff. And there is one light fried stuff. So just something made from pulses, fried pulses, or there may be some vegetables with good oil or salad with very good amount of oil. So it's a lighter oily things, or maybe fried rice. Rice is lighter and it has added with good amount of oil. So a person who is already obese and want to give some oil to his body, so he should better go for a lighter stuff which will not increase his weight. If he eat a very heavy stuff like meat and something made from a wheat, heavy stuff, it will increase his weight. But this, or maybe some sweets, very heavy sweets, so he should not go towards that. He should go for a lighter stuff which has a good amount of oil. It will be balancing for him. A person is not obese, he can choose anything what he wants. Another effect of the oil I have seen in a patient of kidney stones, renal stones. What is stone? Stone is happens where something very dry situation occurs. So in the kidneys, lot of dryness comes up and stones get formed. So again, that's why all these doctors, they advise to drink a lot of water to lubricate the kidneys so the stone won't occur, the situation won't be there of a dryness. But rather than water, if you have a good amount of oil or butter, that will reduce the dryness in the kidneys and the stones won't occur. So instead of drinking so much of water, if you have a little more of these oily substances, so much need of water will go down. Again, I have seen a person who is very dry drinks so much of water and suffer with so many issues due to excess water. So I have seen many patients where there is a dryness, his thirst is very high, and we increased his oil and butter and etc., and his thirst came down and he came out with issues due to excess water in his body. So again, for stones, I am sure this lubrication will help him. So see with how many ways we are treating these Vata issues. We are changing our food, and it may be for some time. As the Vata has pacified, there are no more much symptoms of Vata and you are returning to the normal food. But till you are having maybe sweet, sour, salty, fried, oily food. We have changed the lifestyle, reducing the exercise, increasing the rest, and changing the atmosphere. If there is a AC, you are taking care. So changing the lifestyle. We have done something with the mind. So with all this, you are pacifying your Vata. And then some treatments, oil massage, steam, oil enemas. There is very less medicines are required. One good medicine of Vata is azafoetida. You have azafoetida or some medicine made from azafoetida, and you will start releasing the gases out of your body. So there are some Ayurveda medicines, herbal medicines also for Vata problems, but they are not easily available everywhere. So better you adjust your Vata with all these things. So we are dealing with the most dangerous element, destructive element, which I can see today almost half of the world is facing these Vata issues, and we are treating these Vata issues with such a simple remedies. So be wise, understand your Vata, excess of Vata, understand the reasons of Vata, and just apply these household remedies and you will come out of your Vata. So thank you very much, and best wishes for treating yourself. You are becoming your own doctors.